I mean, how beautiful is that? They say Donald Trump, the president of the United States, has now just entered the arena. The crowd goes wild. They're screaming and yelling. It just didn't stop. And then Taylor Swift gets on the big camera. Boo! Boo! Taylor, not that I'm bullying you, but the people have spoken. Let me ask you a question. I mean, I'm just hands down. I just want to ask you a question. Are you tired of winning? I mean, we prayed for this. We did everything we can to make this happen. Oh my God, just do me a favor, down in the comments, just answer the question, yes or no. Are you tired of winning?
Guys, I make a lot of videos, but I need you to stop and I need you to listen. This is allegedly, this is supposedly what I'm reading to you right now.
Yes, I believe you've seen this. Just 7 days earlier, Taylor Swift left the Grammy empty-handed after being nominated for 6 awards, including Album of the Year. In the wake of these professional setbacks, Taylor Swift fans have uncovered what they believe to be the couple's curse. Following the chief loss last night, one Swiftie on X highlighted how Taylor Swift wore her bejeweled tee initially designed by Lauren. I don't want to go into this history, but it's something more concerning. Trump mocked Taylor Swift in a way that I felt it. At a certain point, when I look at what actually happened, the kind of boost went off to a level never seen before. Some liberals came on social media and claimed they were booing Trump. We never saw that video. We never even saw that. When the camera focused on her, the whole stadium waked up like boo, boo, boo everywhere. Trump, we hear how people were cheering. They were extremely excited. What they wanted to experience, it never happened.
Well, dang, y'all, President Trump is straight up janking on Taylor Swift on social media. Be sure to watch until the end because I do have a video I'm going to share with you. So I guess he evidently got a kick after the fact that he was cheered on at the Super Bowl 59 while Taylor was booed. So when the president was at the game, he was given a great round of applause. That was as he strolled the sidelines, and then he was later seen on the Jumbotron in a booth with all the rich people. However, on the other hand of getting an applause, Taylor was left stunned. And that was after she was booed when she first appeared on the Jumbotron on Sunday night. You could just see the look on her face. She was like, really? Is this happening? So I guess Trump thought it was funny. So he went and posted the side-by-sides of the people cheering for him and the people booing for her. He posted it on his Truth Social account, and this is the screenshot from it. Now, as you know, President Trump and Taylor Swift have not been each other's biggest fans over the years. And that's due to the fact that Taylor endorsed both Biden and Harris the past 2 elections. In fact, in September, Trump reportedly said that he hated Taylor. That's a super strong word, and that too was on his Truth Social account. Reportedly, the president left the Super Bowl games shortly after halftime, and I guess it was shortly after that that he posted this to his social media. So here are the 2 clips. One will be of Trump getting the cheers and the claps while Taylor is getting the boos. This kind of hurt my son's feelings that she got booed like that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and for more content, be sure to hit follow, and if you're over on YouTube, be sure to subscribe.
Guys, I make a lot of videos, but I need you to stop and I need you to listen. This is allegedly, this is supposedly what I'm reading to you right now is allegedly and supposedly, but this is bigger than the final score of the Super Bowl. This is huge. I need you to listen all the way through. Hear me out, okay? President Donald J. Trump learned today that a federal whistleblower and former PA State Police employee has come forward with information and filed a criminal complaint this week on February 7th, 2025, allegedly linking Pennsylvania Governor.
Yes, I believe you saw the two scenarios where they cheered Trump. People were happy to actually see him in this place, and he broke record to be the first president to have ever experienced this. Just imagine the past president. They have never done this. That so clearly tells you this man is for the people. Taylor Swift, on the other hand, we know what she did during the campaign period, and Trump ridiculed her like, I don't like her. Libras even got offended with a boyfriend simply because he acknowledged Trump present in that location. Now there is this lady, she put out a video.
Dangerously delusional thoughts about President Trump and his supporters. Are you in shock, Richard?
And I'm in shock. My wife is in shock. We're all in shock. You know, the people spoke and they elected this president, and that's a fact. But I don't even think the people who elected him really believed that he was going to do what he said he was going to do.
Just how thick, how dangerously out of touch does one need to be to not...
This is a dark time in the U.S., and I think it's a time for everyone to stand up. You know, I was reading an article by someone, a Hungarian, who watched things change so radically under Orban. And he said, America better be vigilant, because we didn't know how fast this would happen in Hungary. And I can see this happening very quickly now. We have this incredibly dark marriage of power and money like we've never seen before.
Not only hysterical, but completely wrong. The money was with the Democrats. It has been for a long time. The majority of billionaires were with the Democrats, including the likes of George Soros. He wrote, Trump won folks making under $100,000, while the Democrats won those making over $100,000. Biden had 2 billionaires to every one Trump had. 2 to 1. 75% of hedge funders gave to Kamala. 9 out of the 10 richest counties, and 65% that are making more than $500,000, well, they're represented by the Democrats. But Richard Gere isn't going to let a little thing like inconvenient facts interrupt him spewing far-left nonsense.
I'm coming from a place now that we're in a very dark place in America, where we have a bully and a thug who is the President of the United States.
Oh, so asinine. And guess what? He references that article he read from a Hungarian again, but this time it's just a reader's letter in the New York Times.
But it's not just in the U.S., it's everywhere. Everywhere. You know, I read a really moving letter in the New York Times from a gentleman in Hungary, and he was the slippery slope of how this happens everywhere. Authoritarianism takes us all over. We have to be vigilant, we have to be alert, we have to be energetic, we have to be brave, we have to be courageous.
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right?
This week, we have seen what actually went on. On Monday, I usually take a decision to summarize a lot of things that happened on Saturday and Sunday. I believe you've seen this woke Hollywood actor. A lot of people used to love this man. Just after this segment, people now detest him after this. At a certain point, I don't know if these Hollywood people are just the same. I thought there were exceptions to some of these people, but they're actually changing my mind. Now going back into this issue, yes, if you've been following me keenly, you realize I'm someone, I don't like to report videos if I don't have a backup on what I'm saying. This lady is going viral on social media after putting out this clip. She went further to call out like this is even bigger than the Super Bowl that Trump attended, linking Joy Shapiro to what happened to him in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Linking Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro with the assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania. Allegations from the private criminal complaint read.
The end racism probably has a lot to do with the fact that the sitting president is there.
I want to tell people that are following me If you are a new subscriber to this channel, note this. The same videos I'm posting now, that is what I've been doing here for the past 3 years. So please share the videos if you see videos after this, short videos, that is just for the algorithm. You can stop watching here. I'll be grateful. I'm saying this to people who usually complain, why is this guy putting short videos after his clips? That is just for algorithm, because I understand how this platform works.
So generally the idea of we're going to go through an audit and we're going to cut waste, we're going to get rid of the fat, trim it, is something people support. There is such a lack of transparency around this.
They even say this. The Biden administration was there for 4 years. I didn't see them asking this question. Like, why is Biden administration not transparent to tell us what was happening?
A chance to see what happens when you take a business approach to the government in the White House. We're seeing right now with this whole U.S. aid thing, where they're uncovering massive amounts of corruption. And
their hard-earned money, and they want their tax dollars to look like it's helping the country.
And also, I got to say,
don't you agree?
I totally agree.
Essential.
Early on, immediately.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10.
To her.
No, the EU does not treat the U.S. fairly on trade, and that he has some big complaints. Is that true?
Right? And it doesn't mean that we should sit and pretend that it's suddenly okay, that this new presidency is just going to keep on keeping on. That is not the case. And because, final point for me, a year and a half is because...
This is the United States.
You're talking about a man who didn't become the president of the United States because of merit.
This lady is not unstopped.
Where awful things have happened. So
over. And sparks move things. And it doesn't matter how much water you have.
Future president and his gag
are a somebody in policy.
The city of the Pacific Palisades is burning. And, I flew here last night. I was on a plane.
You getting water to areas that need...
He's been trained his whole life to do. What do we do?
Right now you're looking straight, remember it.
We as a country about January.
Yeah, and then I think all our tax dollars probably went for Gavin's hair gel. I don't know.
From Jordan.
In the 5 tenants of
Palisades Village right here. This is the town center of sorts.
And he did this little dance.
Josh Green, the governor of down in Hawaii.
And then we watch the news or talk.
Now look, I have a lot of so please.
I was being lazy on the couch like Friday night. Any more you would criticize?
Party. The Democratic Party have lied to us about everything.
The next department that appears to be on the chopping block is the Department of Education. Just earlier today, Democratic members of Congress were blocked from entering the department's headquarters.